Welcome back. We're back with a familiar face, 702 Communications CEO Brian Crama. He's joining us on, I love this, the 702 Communications line, 702 Communications, keeping you connected. We're looking forward to having him on even more regular on the show for a segment we're now calling Tech Talk. So, Brian, first off, thanks so much for joining us. Thanks for sponsoring our video chat line. We appreciate that very, very much. And let's start with this. Everybody's at home right now. Everyone's, doing movies or online in some way, shape, or form. What's 702 Communications doing to provide faster speeds for people?
Sure. So I guess, the number one thing we're doing is trying to help educate people on how much speed they really need and what it takes to have a home office that's actually also your home entertainment destination and all of that. So 702, of course, does offer higher speeds. We've offered gigabit in our apartment buildings for years now. And so if you decide that you need all the way up to a gig, you just give us a call and we can hook you up. We've also been working with the schools to make sure that people that may not have had internet before the e-learning pandemic thing took off here, that we got them some really low-cost internet as well.
Thank you for doing that for our students. It's so important right now.
Of course. That's what we're here for.
Let me ask you what to you might seem like a really naive question, but I'm going to ask it anyways. And so, let's say I'm at home right now, as our viewers are, how do I even determine, I need to, I think you called it a gigabit, or I need, how do I determine that? And where do I go to figure that out?
Sure. So that's a really great question, honestly. So a lot of people that you sign up for internet and then you never think about it again. You might not even know what you subscribed for at home. And so if you're wondering, how much bandwidth you have at home right now, and the first thing you want to do is just go ahead and pull up your bill from your provider and look to see, do I have 5 meg, 10 meg, 100 meg, what do I have? And then you go into kind of that assessment. And it's important to know that, if you want to watch high definition YouTube or Netflix or catch a streaming episode of a favorite show on KVLY or something like that, to do that in high definition takes about 5 megs just for that stream. And so you think about who in your house is watching TV, you think about who in your house is trying to work, you think about who in your house is trying to e-learn, and you think, if I'm doing this, if I'm maybe having a video conference and I'm doing that in high def, that probably takes 5 meg. If somebody else is watching YouTube or Netflix, that probably takes another 5 meg. And so you just have to start to look to see, what are you actually consuming? And then if you go to if you're trying to watch something 4K on Netflix or YouTube or whatever, then that takes 25 meg on its own. And so you really just need to start looking and doing the math, and then you can figure out if what you've got is enough or if maybe you need to contact your provider about an upgrade.
So with that being said, I think then the ultimate question people are asking themselves, okay, so how do I get the most amount of bandwidth for the best price? And how do I go about, asking the right questions so that I can get something to fit my needs, but also put some money in my pocket right now in these sort of challenging times?
Sure. So if you're not comfortable, doing the math, you can call your provider. We at 702 are definitely going to help you if you're one of our customers. Call us up and we'll talk you through. What are you using the internet for? What problems are you seeing, if you're seeing any problems right now? And then, we are definitely in a position where we're going to help you out. So if you need more speed to get your e-learning, if you need more speed to make sure your home office is working right, we can certainly help you out with a complimentary upgrade, for a couple months or whatever. But, it really just comes down to that conversation with your provider and, making sure that we're selling you what you need, making sure you're buying what you actually need, and nobody's going to try to oversell you, especially right now. We want to make sure that everybody's doing the right thing for each other.
No, thank you for that. So speaking of that, if people want to reach out to you and get maybe kind of a free consultation about all this, how do they get a hold of you guys?
Sorry, Chris, I lost your audio on that last question.
If you can hear me now, the ultimate question I think people are having is, hey, okay, so this sounds great. I want to get more information. I want to find out more about you guys. How do I go about doing that and have you sort of consult me through this?
Yeah, so you can just go ahead and give us a call. We got people on staff here, regular business hours at 702-284-5702, or just check us out on the web at 702com.com, and you can chat with one of my customer service reps or one of my help desk techs.
702com.com. Joining us now, Brian Crama on the 702 Communications line. Thanks so much, Brian. We appreciate it.
Thanks for having me, Chris.
All right, stick around. We got much more coming up right here on North Dakota Today.